Lighthouse family. Just wanted to bring you another update this week, August 21st, about some different things that are happening in our church that I want to make you aware of. First thing is, as we talked about, and we're going to be talking about, is just praying for a breakthrough with our meeting. It has been pretty hot. We've been having our outdoor services. Everybody's been safe for the last 7 weeks. It's been really, really great. But we're really praying for a breakthrough that we can meet indoors. I want to just encourage you if you could be praying about that. Also want to let you know about one other development. One of the things that we're working on in our region is to create a committee that's really going to help us focus on making the church a safe place for everyone. As you know, in our society, there's been a lot of focus on racial justice, on social justice. And we want to do the right thing with regard to that, but we want to do it biblically. We want to have really wise, Holy Spirit-filled, knowledgeable people forming a committee that are going to help us move forward in that direction so that everybody can feel safe in the church and create a foundation so that not just African American members feel safe, but everybody feels safe no matter what race or gender people are coming from. So this is a new development, and we want to just put out an invitation. If you want to be a part of this new committee, we're going to be putting and posting an application for this committee on our website. The name of the committee is called The Squad. And basically it's an acronym, SCUAD, which stands for Social, Cultural, Unity, and Diversity Team. And it is essentially a team of between 8 and 10 people, members of our church, from a diversified background, that are going to be representing different backgrounds and genders and races from throughout our church. As you know, we're a part of a diversified church. It's a blessing, but it's also something we need to be more sensitive about and having greater conversations about it in a biblical manner. So I have asked Dave Moss to be the chairperson for this committee, and so he's going to be the director of this committee. And if you're interested in being a part of this committee, we're going to have an application on our website. So it is a Google Doc, and you basically look for the button on our website. You click on that button, and it'll take you to a web page where you can fill out your application to be a part of this squad and this advisory team that's going to be for the elders and the staff, ministry staff in our church. And the purpose of this team is to advise us, to organize, and also to train us biblically about the mindset that we need to have, because there's a lot of conflict, a lot of tension. It's really important for us as a church to stay biblically focused, to have a worldview that's in line with the Bible, with the Scriptures, with Jesus' heart when it comes to these issues. Our goal in this is to have cultural humility. As you know, we can look at the world from our own vantage point, but when we're in community, it's really important that we consider others more than ourselves, like Paul talked about in Philippians chapter 2. And so that's one of the tasks of the committee. We also want to be a light for our community here in West Covina, but also for greater Los Angeles, that our church can be a light in the area of diversity. That we have a diversified church, but we also have a church that's unified, that's sensitive to one another, that's genuinely connected and a safe place for everybody to meet. And I believe it'll be a great outreach tool. So the immediate goals of the squad is to listen, to engage, to unite, and to educate. And the ultimate goal of the squad, and as it is our ultimate goal in the church, is to create greater unity. Unity gets tested often. And so we need to have a greater foundation so that we can be really unified to meet the test and to basically be spiritually more unified than when we were maybe years in the past. Jesus talked about this and this oneness idea that we make every effort to keep the unity of the Spirit through the bond of peace. And Paul reminds us of Jesus' heart in Ephesians chapter 4, verse 3. And so just want to encourage you to get connected. If you have any more questions, you can reach out to some of our ministry staff or the eldership or Dave Moss yourself. But if you're interested in being a part of this committee, please fill out your application. Then we're, as a ministry staff and the elders, we're going to go through all the applications and select a group of people between 8 to 10 that can represent age and race and gender and different backgrounds from our church. So I want to encourage you, if you're not interested, please be praying for this group, that we can do it right, that we can do it according to Scriptures. So that's our update for today. Please continue to pray for our church that we can be back together again, and that God will bless us and help us to continue to be unified, but also meet together face to face. God bless you. Have a great week.